Dear students, today we are going to read a poem, My Heart Leaps Up When I Behold, written by William Wordsworth. This poet, William Wordsworth, was an English poet, a romantic poet too, and he remembers his childhood memories. He lived in between 1770 to 1850. Here, when he was a child, he used to see rainbow and he was very much delighted just by seeing that rainbow, a rainbow in the sky. This poet, Wordsworth, when he was a child, he remembers that he used to leap up, he used to be delighted when he used to see a rainbow in the sky. And we know that when a child sees a rainbow in the sky, he starts crying, rainbow, rainbow. Dear friends, come and see the rainbow. There is a rainbow in the sky. In the same way, William Wordsworth also used to be happy and run away hither and thither looking at a rainbow in the sky. He was very much happy when he used to see different and beautiful, colorful rainbow in the sky. It also happened to us when we were child and we used to see the rainbow in the sky. We also used to be happy. This is what happened to him. In the next line, he says, so was it when my life began. So is it now I am a man. He says that in this way, that happiness continued in my life. He gradually from the child becomes a man. But that ecstasy, that happiness did not decrease. The same ecstasy, the same happiness he felt in his life even after becoming a man. Gradually, it happens that when a child becomes a man, he is loaded with so many burdens of the family, so many troubles, so many problems he faces, and generally he breaks the attachments from the nature. But this man, Wordsworth, was attached. His love, his attachment, and his happiness is the same. He says, what happiness I used to get in my childhood, even after looking a rainbow in the sky, is the same when I have been a man. The happiness is the same. I am, after becoming the man, whenever I see the rainbow in the sky, I become delighted. I becomes so much happy as I used to be in the childhood. This man, this poet, says in the next line, so be it when I shall grow old or let me die. This line is very much important. This poet wants to feel, wants to get the same happiness, the same delightedness the same attachments of happiness with the nature when he becomes old. Otherwise, he doesn't want to live in this world. He wants to die. If he is not going to feel that much happiness, that much ecstasy in his life with the nature, what he used to get in the childhood and even after becoming the man, the same happiness he wants to get or he wants to feel or experience in his life when he is going to be old. He wants this continuation of life till his last breath. Otherwise, this man wants to leave this world. He doesn't want to live in this world where he breaks the attachments with the nature. Truly, this poet, Wordsworth, is nature lover. Actually, it happens when a man grows old. He gets so much problems with physical problem, social problem, economical problem. He is trapped in the so many problems that he even doesn't remember the nature. So what about the happiness that we get from the nature? But this man, this poet, wants to be happy, wants to get the same ecstasy even after becoming the old. What he used to get in his childhood or even after becoming a man. When he used to see a colorful rainbow in the sky, he used to be delighted. He says, my heart leaps up. He becomes so much happy. There is no boundary of his happiness. That continuity he wants to feel throughout his whole life. Otherwise, he wants to leave this world. Otherwise, he doesn't want to live in this world. In the next line, he says much more important thing. He said, the child is father of the man. The child is father of the man. Here he wants to say that the same child which used to be so much happy after looking a rainbow in the sky has become the man. The child is father of the man. He is giving a new thought to this world. Generally, we feel that a man gives birth to a child. But Wordsworth bringing a new thought, a new vision in our life, that the child is father of the man. He wants to say that that child gradually becomes a man. That man comes after that child. That child is growing into a man. It says that this present time is the outcome of the past time. We come out of our past and our future will be born out of this very present time. A child becomes a man and a man becomes an old man. This is the process of the life. This is the process of the time. Everywhere we see that the time is changing. A man, a child is also changed, also develops. That child develops into a man. That's why he gives his vision, his thought that the child is father of the man, because this man has come out of that very child. That child has become this man. That child has become this man. That child has grown into this man. It means that this present time, what we see around us, what we are today, we have come out of the past time, what we were in the past. That past time has changed into this present time. That past time has developed into this present time. And what we are doing today in the present time, what we are today in this present time, will give birth to our future. Our future will be born out of this very present time. This is a new vision given by this great poet Wordsworth. In the last line, he wants to say, I could wish my days to be bound each to each by natural piety. Here, in this line, this poet Wordsworth shows a great attachment to the nature. He becomes religious minded towards the natures. He worships the nature. He praises the nature as a god. He becomes a great philosopher. He sees the nature as a god. He says, and I could wish my days to be bound each to each by natural piety. He wants to spend, he wants to experience his devotion towards the nature. He gives this message that we should be devoted towards the nature, towards every action, towards everything, towards this natural beauty. If we are devoted, we can feel that ecstasy inside our hearts and mind. This poet is attached here with every events, every actions going around the nature. He says, and I could wish my days to be bound each to each by natural piety. In this nature which is giving everything, every joy to this humankind, to these human beings, and that real love of the natures can be experienced, can be felt, being devoted, being attached towards it. This poet is really great. He devotes his life to moments for the nature. That's why he can feel the beauty, the ecstasy of the life, the real ecstasy that we can get, which can be found only from the nature, he says in his last line. My dear students, the summary of this very poem is given here. You can copy it and you can read from this. Thank you.